Hello, good morning. In today's video, we're going to talk about Stone Cold Summer. It's an event in Everquest that's going to start from August 23rd, which is today, and end up September 20th. So you'll have close to a month to do everything that you want. So likely I'm going to break this down into three different videos because there's quite a few different things that are coming up. So first thing, very simple. There's going to be collects in Farrat. This is Old World. There's going to be Overseer. There's going to be three quests. There's going to be a mission and all the good stuff. All right. So the first video, we're going to do the three quests. So if you pull up Bonzz, I'll put a link obviously in the description. He talks about the three missions and what you need to do. So first thing for the first quest, there's some merchant stuff that you have to buy, which is a simple sewing needle, two aligned steel threads for each character you're doing with. I did that already, so you'll see I have that there. The NPC is going to be Old World Fraught. If you zone in from POK and you do a find, it'll be there right here. So, it will put a waypoint mark, whatever, get to it. The trigger word for the first quest is investigation. You'll get that skin so soft for levels 110 and above. Um, you have to go to Western Waste. So one suggestion that I would say for folks is obviously put a campfire down here because the first three quests are here. You're gonna make it easier to get here. If you have a wizard or druid, make sure that they're bound in Western Waste. So just to save time, I have all the quests, all the pre-bought stuff already. All right, the wizard is bound in Western Waste. We're gonna port over there. So from what Bond said, doing this on tests, that the wyvern drop rate is not great, and we got to kill the little burrowers as well. So we'll kill a couple just to see what it looks like. I'll pause the video, do it, and then come back. So this way, we save time. So let's take a look. I'm wondering if the wyverns in the cave work too. So obviously, if you're doing this, you need a little bit stronger. COV Western Waste. It's not like Great Cons or anything like that. You'll need a little DPS, a little tanking. So this is the first time doing it. You see someone in guild asking if I was able to get anything. So does not scale. So if you have multiple people in the group, it does not improve drop rate unless we got really bad luck. Let's kill another. very important. So it's 5:40 in the morning, and my fellow guildmates are asking if they were dropping or not. Anytime with these events, the zone does not reset. The actual drops of it happen on respawn. So these guys, Asa and Chillman, they basically made it easier for me. They killed the initial spawn that was in the zone, and now anything after what they spawn is gonna give me the drops. So, thank you to them. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Let's track a burrower and see how that goes. All right, so I'm gonna check uh, normal this way because this is the stuff that they spawn for us. I don't think they're trackers either, so that's pretty sweet. We'll cheat them out of it. All right, this is a fresh spawn. Okay, so that's this in you. Okay, so it's a guarantee one drop. If you're coming in a group like myself with five different people, that's a crap load. That's 25 wyverns dead and yeah, 10 burrowers dead. See, we killed like this. It's because they killed the original spawns, um, and they're the first in zone to do it, so they won't have it guaranteed. But now that they killed, so then yeah, you guys get the idea. If you're first, you're unfortunately sanitation duties to clean it up. All right, I'm gonna test out the cave in the northeast, those wyverns. So I'm gonna pause the video. Likely they haven't been in there yet, and I'm gonna farm this a bit. So this is gonna take a while. I'll pause the video. Be back. Hey guys, back just for a quick second while I'm still farming this. So the wyverns in the caves in the northeast do drop. So again, if you're first on the server, you do need to clear them out before they start dropping. Or not actually. Hold on. Well, they did drop, so not it's not a guarantee actually. So I still feel like this cave here is gonna be the best place for the wyverns though, because high mob density, even though it shares three different model types, but at least you don't need to run around and everything like that. So the wyverns in here do drop, and as we just saw, It's not 100% drop rate, unfortunately. That makes this even worse. Um, but yeah, the, this is gonna take a while for sure. All right. Anyway, I'm pausing the video and still grinding at it. It's it's a bit much. Real quick, just so you guys see, I'm not going crazy. It does drop in here. Okay, be right back. Hey guys, just a quick status update. Finished the wyvern stuff on two tunes. Um, just public service announcements. Be careful of these stupid rhinos. They have that stupid flux thing and totally killed my poor shaman. Anyway, be back. All right, back for just a moment. So real quickly, I really suggest you bring a tracker when you come do this. Always sort by normal so that you're always killing the most recent things. Um, Basically, you can see here the wyverns, the hares, the burrowers, and the rhinos pretty much all share the same placeholders. So if you're looking to spawn the burrowers, you basically just got to kill all these things. I think the hounds also, but that's a question mark. I'm not 100% positive about the hounds. Probably yes, but don't hold me to it. So I'm not going to take the time to farm for 5 people. I farmed it for two, which is Zarex and Fancy, and we're going to proceed with the quest. So I'm going to pause it and don't mind my cat. Okay, back. So here we go. We're on Zarex now. We collected all the things from Western Race. We're going to hit combine. We're going to get it. We're going to do turn in. Going to hail. That completes the quest. We get some stat food, which is not bad. Like, not horrible. I certainly would not suggest repeating that quest because it definitely took some time. Oh, real quick, there's a bug with the UI. You saw like how it had the extra perk boxes, which I don't have, and then it goes away. Okay, so next quest gets auto given. Talk to Othin and his water. So let's get everybody on autofile. Real quick, if you go to Bonzz and he has the waypoints, all you do is highlight, copy while in game, just paste it. It's going to set a marker on your map, so you could just go to it. So for real, that first quest is probably the bottleneck of this entire quest line. It will take a little time if you're 110. I don't know how it will scale if you're low level. I'm not sure. So if someone could test that, post it in comments, we'd really appreciate that. All right, following the attacks. Again, this is the first time doing it, so if I'm a little slow, it's because okay, next one. Okay, over there. Some tune got left behind there. So does see through invis, so you don't need to drop invis. That's good. Okay, next one is this one. Okay, now we go back to the other guy. So in just hindsight, don't need to bring everybody, just the characters needing update. Okay, looks like we gotta go north row, so I'm gonna pause video while we run there. Okay, so when I say run, I mean wizard port to north row. Pick up Bonzz thing where we have to go. So we're gonna go there. As you'll see, he has the waypoint for Ruback. You should give a bag to do a combined in, so make sure that you have inventory space for the bag. Okay, next up is go back to those three NPCs, Othin, Rolak, and Urtha. So gonna pause the video and I'll see you there. Okay, back. So here we go. We're all in fur out, and next up is get the fur. And basically, you just need to go to those three NPCs. They are also in fine. So Othin first. He'll be on the map. So we're just gonna go. So what I did in advance, just to save a little time, is move the group to the kill stage spot. So everybody in the group is there waiting for me to update this. So we're gonna do that real quick. Okay, that's that. That should go in there. Next one is roll. And last one, Osha. Okay, so we're gonna go to the spot. So here's one thing where we're gonna test. So I have two characters that are ready up to this. I'm wondering if it's gonna spawn one mob or two mobs. Oh, where did I go? Okay, so Bond said make sure you target yourself. Looks like it works for both, so it only spawns one, which is good deal. Okay, now we gotta go back to North Row. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna pause the video and do it. Be right back. Okay, we're in North Row. Ruback is on find, so if you don't want to use the waypoints, you could just use find. Gives the mushroom, speak with him. Return to notes. Okay, so we'll keep that there. Okay, pausing the video as I go back. Okay, unpausing here. So give the notes to him, or her rather. Talk. Quest reward. Decent drink. Got the next quest, and this is going to be some ground spawns. We need to collect them. So I'm going to pause the video, find a little bit, show you guys what it looks like, and get that done. Okay, so I'm going to be pausing and unpausing quite a bit just to show you guys all of them that I'm finding here. So one is right here. If I could freaking click it. God, that sucked. Okay, be right back while I find more. Okay, found another here. If you look at the map, here's the right zig. There's one over here now on the west side. So the respawn, I think, is pretty long. I really hope that they tweak this probably over 5 minutes now. And the first one did not respawn yet. Unless they make it random, kind of like collects, where you loot one and then it will spawn someplace else, which I really hope not. But so far, I'm not good at finding ground spawn, so this is pretty horrible. So this will take time. Anyway, I'll be back as I find more. Hey guys. Okay, so concerning the ground spawns, I did it a little bit running around. They're not in the same spot. So kind of think of them as like collects where you would pick one up and then it would spawn someplace else. So it was not easy. It took a little bit of time, but let me go over it real quickly. So the orange ones that are listed in bonds, if you look at my map, they're basically going to be right near Kazakh, this little triangle area, right near the zone line. The green ones, which were really hard to find, and you'll see I'm right in front of one of them. These are going to be, if you look at the map, anywhere from the river, this east side of the river, all the way like wherever my mouse is going, it could spawn anywhere in this area here. So east of the river, but all the way anywhere here. And for all of them, they always been underneath the root stumps. So you see a lot of trees here with like this little triangle. They always been underneath it. So when you're looking for it, just run around anytime there's like a little triangle thing, which is like almost every tree. Uh, yeah, it could spawn anywhere from there. I don't have a set, like how quick they spawn, but it was not fast at all. Okay, so let's continue with the quest. We're almost done with the three total. So the kill parts in the partisan, not partisan, but quest three is really simple. You don't need a group or anything like that. So hardest part was Western Waste by far. Quest 2 was easy as you guys saw, and this is even easier. The hardest part is just those ground spawns. Okay. Okay, now we need to kill the lingering growths and such. If you're doing this in a group, everyone will get credit for it, so you don't need to kill so many as long as they're within the group. These are like level 45. The waypoint is super useful, as you guys see. So yeah, thanks to Bonzz for putting the legwork and tests to give a write-up. Okay, at this point, it's just running around. Let's get on the mount. So I will say, so far from doing this, I'm quite impressed that they added quite a few new things for this. So they give us about a month to complete it, so not bad. Okay, now we gotta cure the animals. They're all on find. Okay, then you gotta hail the owner. You'll see that there were multiple up on find. That's just because someone cured them earlier, so there are two NPCs up. Not a big deal. They're all at the same spot. Okay, next is the other one, the spider, I think. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the guy. Okay, so here we are. I just pause it, just save a little time to speak with it. Yay! Got the little dragon whelp. So, like I said before in the other videos, I think this is really cute. So let's take a look. Got my trusty pet, Keswick Sucks. And yeah, Keswick, I'm talking to you. Stop playing the TLP crap and come back. So you got a little dragon, well, as a pet. So I think it's one of the better illusions for sure. So I was told you could shrink it 3 times. So let's take a look. That's one. That's pretty tiny. Two. Whoa, really small. And one more time. Oh my God, that's minuscule. That's so cool. So yeah, that's the smallest familiar. Pet as well. So that's good. That's a little added bonus for sure. All right, so this video was the 3 quests, how to get the familiar. Just to summarize again, the quest 1 is Western Waste COV. It will take time. It definitely is a grind since it's one drop. I would guesstimate 80% drop rate. So good chances, but not a sure thing for each kill. If you're the first on the server, you just gotta wipe out the entire zone, and any repops afterwards will have it. Quest 2 is easy. The red con is scarier than what it really is. It dies pretty good. And the third one, the ground spawns, again, that was the hardest part. The orange ones are right by Kazakh, the inner island, and then the green ones are going to be on the northeast side of the river. Anywhere where you see my mouse is. The mob kills are level 45, so anyone could pretty much do it. So that's it. I'm going to do videos about the collects, overseer, and then eventually the mission itself. So thanks everybody. Have a good one.